Of all the hamstring curl variations, so a machine, lying, kneeling, standing, I prefer this one the most. Now I stole this from some of the best powerlifters. I can't remember if it was Louis Simmons or Dave Tate that I took this from, but if you're ever watching this, thank you very much, guys. Powerlifters took this to increase the power and the speed of their contractions for the hamstrings. Now commonly, when we do a regular hamstring curl, there's a lot of strain at that bottom motion. So as soon as we do a hamstring curl, we throw that weight up. We very rarely even hold that end range properly to get that upper hamstring activated. And then we come back down and put a huge amount of load on the back of the knee. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna put the most amount of the load at the back position and the least amount of load when the leg is extended and most vulnerable. So in this position here, Sarah's gonna pull that band back as fast as she can, so explosively. And we're gonna hold that squeeze. We're gonna slowly, essentially bring that back to starting positioning and then pull back nice and quick. Good? Now if you notice, because we're using the band, do you notice the tension of that band increasing as you pull back?
Yes.
So right now there's no tension.
Right?
Come halfway back, slowly. We got more tension, and now if you keep going, it gets very hard. Now what we're doing here, because that the accommodating resistance, as they call it, or the band is increasing its tension as you pull back, for you to maintain the same speed going through that range of motion, you actually have to produce more force. Otherwise, you can't finish the rep. This is one way we teach the hamstring to become more powerful and faster at contracting. Not only that, but because that load is the highest at that back positioning, so I want you to kind of make note of the last time you did some hamstring curls on a machine, where you felt that, and now let's compare it to this. So we're gonna drive that foot back and I want you to hold that squeeze. Where do you feel that mostly?
Up, like high on my
That
hamstring.
higher portion of the hamstring almost right into the glutes, which very rarely ever gets activated when you do a regular machine curl. Try it. Honestly, compare this to a hamstring curl machine. There is no comparison. This is one of my favorite hamstring curl exercises. Now, in terms of setup, if this was too easy, what would you do? We just move back a little bit. If it's too hard, we move in. We also have variety of bands in terms of accommodating resistance. If you want to go a little bit lighter, use one of the pink bands or red bands, all the way up to, we have the purple, the green, or the dark blue to add more resistance as well. Give this a try on your next hamstring workout.